3, 2, 1. For time with Myriad, we are going to be talking today about kind of like a new name change. I say kind of like. It's not really a name
Sort
change.
of.
It's, I guess, what we're calling a soft rebrand,
Yeah,
right?
I hesitate to say name change. That
Yeah,
sounds
it's not a name
scary.
change. It's just a reshuffling of words to an extent.
Please never change the name again.
Yeah. We have so many stories on that. Who are we and what is our name?
We are Myriad Fitness and Yoga.
Yes, and the and is a plus sign. So Myriad
Yes,
Fitness and Yoga.
it is.
Why from Myriad Health and Fitness to Myriad Fitness and Yoga?
Well, when the initial rebrand was done like 4 years ago.
2021
So 4 years
to
ago.
21.
Something like
Yes.
that. We had a lot more programs at
Correct.
that time. So that encompassed things like bootcamp and a larger nutrition program and a kids program and longevity and all of these things that we don't offer anymore because as we moved into this space and as things progressed, and especially as we got level method, one, we decided we wanted to be more focused on what we were offering so we could just bring a lot of quality into the programs that we offer. And level method made us realize that we didn't necessarily need as big of a breadth of all those different programs either because it's encompassed in level method. So we wanted to remove kind of the health and fitness terminology and narrow it down to fitness and yoga because that feels more accurate as to what we currently are offering.
For sure.
Anything you want to add to that?
No, that was awesome. I mean, yes, I'll add a little bit because I never shut up. So it's the directness, right? It's like speaking to the community of Indianapolis, speaking to individuals externally outside of our walls to let them know that like we are really good at fitness and we're really good at yoga. When you use the term health, it can be relatively vague. And at that moment in time, rewinding to 5 to 6 years ago, we were really focused on trying to upend, not that we aren't trying to make Indianapolis a top 10 healthy fit city in the country, we still are part of that, but we realized that our job or our expertise
Our
in
role,
that, our role in that is through fitness,
Yes.
is through yoga, and not necessarily trying to take on all of those things. I think one of the things in the business world that you learn, and this is we're into year 15 now, I'm into year 15 as the owner of this business, is sometimes you want to solve all the problems, sometimes you want everything. Like I'm guilty of, I have a little bit of like life ADD where I want to do everything, but you can't be good at everything.
No.
Or at least you can't be like an expert at everything.
Right.
So I think that was a moment where as our leadership team kind of got together, it's like, well, what are we really good at? And it's like group fitness, right? And yoga on the yoga side as well. And then from there, you can kind of peel back the onion a little bit of like, okay, well, what programs, what niche areas are we at? And I think that's where it has allowed us to kind of have a little bit more of a North Star of what we're trying to shoot for within our buildings and our spaces as well.
And that directness also speaks to potential new members as well. It's more obvious what we're providing to people. I think Myriad Health and Fitness, people weren't always aware that we were a gym facility.
Correct.
So this is hopefully being more direct to potential new members that you can come here, you can work out with us, you can do yoga with us. That's what you can expect.
Love it. Something I want to ask you and kind of put you on the spot. You and I have been talking a little bit about 2026. What does Myriad Yoga look like in 2026 and beyond?
So Myriad Yoga, this does put me on the spot.
That's why when you were like, "What are we talking about today?" I was
question.
like, "Oh, we're just gonna throw it out there," but I have an idea. So
slight backstory on myself. I think people who have been members for a while know this about me, but I came in as a yoga teacher only. Well, I started as just a member originally, and then I started teaching yoga, and then I quickly became the yoga program coordinator, and then I was doing marketing, and then I became head of operations. And
then you clean the toilets, and then you clean the floors. I mean, you've done it all.
I wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
And I like doing that. And also, it does not really allow me the space that I would like to spend on the yoga program, which is something that I've been reflecting a lot on the last year or so. So now that we're settled here in the new space and things feel pretty solid over here at the gym, Fitness side.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to be finding ways to release a little bit of my responsibility so that I can spend more focus in the yoga studio and try to grow that space. It's grown a lot since we've been in the Stutz, which is awesome. It was really, really small when I first took over, and we've more than doubled our size since then, but we want to just put more effort in there. So that means a few different things. It means putting a little more effort into marketing and promotion and letting people know that we even exist.
Yeah.
We lost a lot when we were no longer Practice Indie because that was a really well-known name.
Brand name, yep.
Yeah.
Brand equity is a big thing, and that's part of the NapTown Fitness, CrossFit NapTown story to Myriad.
Yes.
Lost a lot there as well. So
I know, so it's really hard getting people to even know that we exist.
Totally.
So getting people to know that we exist and why we're different. I was actually just talking to a student after I taught, just at noon, about the differences between us and other studios and why they're glad they found us. There's nothing wrong with other studios. Totally. I would like to say that. There are many different types of yoga, and there are a lot of approaches to it, and what works for one person doesn't work for everyone. But I think we have something very unique at the yoga studio, and I'm really excited to let more people know why we're different.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have a couple differentiators off the top of your head that
Yes,
can you share
do.
one or two?
Absolutely. Our programming is a huge differentiator. It's been there for a long time, but without sounding too braggy, I think that it's grown a lot in the last couple of years.
No, brag it up. Let's go. Pat
that,
yourself on the back. You can. You're in the middle of your 300 hours, so you have that credentials.
More than in the middle.
Well,
I'm like 3/4 of the way through.
You're almost done. So yeah.
But yeah, I think it's grown a lot, and our members tend to really like it. So our programming links everything together through the month. So from week 1 up until week 4 or 5 in the month, all of the poses kind of link together and build towards something at the end of the month. And all of the themes link with those poses and build towards something. And all of that follows in a yearly theme. So it's subtle. The students don't always know it, but it's impactful because they comment on how much they get out of our classes besides just a physical practice.
Totally.
Which is great because it's really important to us as a studio to take that full spectrum of yoga. We want to provide people a physical practice, but we also want to help with, the rest of their life and just general state of well-being.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Love it. I'll let you go to 2 here in a second, but I want to actually build off that because we also have 3 uniques within a fitness studio as well, or a fitness space. And it's programming as well, right?
Yes.
It's our processes and our systems and our programming process systems, because we have tried and true, proven systems within our group fitness program, CrossFit, with the level method programming, where from onboarding into jumping into class, the level method programming, which we also have on a system called Chalk It Pro, so every member has an app, access to this individualized. You're getting individualized programming in a group class atmosphere.
Which is huge.
And it's been absolutely crushing it since we started using the level method. And all of our members, all of our new members, anyone onboarding, once they go through the process, they're like, why do more people not know about this? And I don't know if there's any other gyms in Indianapolis or the region or Indiana that are level method. I think there might be 1 or 2, but that is a massive unique that we offer as a group fitness facility, that we have a proven programming system that is internationally renowned out there, and we use that here as our programming.
Yeah, and I like that you say that because it's that actually leads into my second big differentiator with the yoga studio, because I think that is reflected in the yoga studio, and that obviously you don't you don't see your class plan ahead of time and see all the, but the way that
at minute 20 we're going to do this
triangle pose, and you can do it in these variations. The way that I teach and that a lot of our teachers teach, and we encourage the new teachers to teach, is that yoga is a very individual practice. So we try to teach yoga from a very open and broad perspective, that it is not about the shape that you're making, it's about the experience that you're having, and that lends itself to a very inclusive and accessible type of practice. And again, nothing wrong with the way other studios practice, but we're going to move at a slower pace. We're going to make sure that you have what you need as you're going through, and hopefully you're educating yourself to be able to become more in touch with your body so you can customize your practice. So it's a kind of a a correlation between what we do at the gym. It's not quite a perfect reflection, but it's a similar approach.
No, I love hearing that, because the second unique for the fitness side is going to be our subject matter experts, our SMEs that we have. Those are our coaches. Like, we have individuals here who have been coaching. Anna's been coaching for 17, 18 years at this point. Dan's been coaching for 20 plus years. Like, I've been doing specifically CrossFit for 15, 16 years. Like, add all that together, that is, Richie's been doing karate for 20 plus years and now coaching fitness for, 10 years. Like, it is insane. And on the yoga side, same thing. It is wild to know how many years of fitness and education we all have compared to potentially other facilities around us. And so there's a lot of knowledge and bandwidth here that we would like to share as a unique as well. I know we have a third unique. We don't have to go into it now. I actually, you know what, we will, because I probably very synonymous, but like at the end of the day, it's the people. It's the community. I know that's very vague. Like, people always talk about, like, what makes your gym different? What makes your facility different? Like, community. It's like, well, we have been here for 15 years, or on our 15th year. So like, there is something to be said about 30. I think the number is 35 people have been here for 10 years or longer.
Yeah,
like,
that's amazing.
That is wild.
It is
that they've trusted us for 10 or more years. Some for 12, 13, 14 years have been with us. So there is something special and unique to that as well. Myriad Fitness and Yoga, you'll see it on a building. Myriad Fitness, Myriad Yoga, you'll see it in our logos, Myriad Fitness and Yoga. Anything else to add?
I mean, it's like, yes.
It's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun. So, we now have an official High Rocks logo.
Oh yeah,
we
that's
didn't have that before.
That's true. Good point. Yep.
And because of that, we are like changing our color scheme.
That's true too. Yep. Good
yes,
point.
which I think is fun because I like art. So we used to have this like rainbow of colors, which was very pretty, but we've reduced it down. What are the colors?
Red.
Red.
Yellow.
Yoga teal,
blue,
yellow for
and
High
teal.
Rocks, and blue. So it's just a little more minimal than it was before.
Yeah.
And condensed.
So more apparel, more content, more seeing our logos out there. So when you see some things change up a little bit, you're like, wait, what happened? Why is this a little bit different? Those are the tweaks.
Yeah.
What do we call it? Brand refresh. A
brand refresh.
And shout out to Ryan Hundley, Second Street Creative, for hooking us up and doing a great job with us and working with Marta and I, because we're not the easiest to work with, but we did our best on that. So Ryan, shout out to you.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, we're really easy to work with. Awesome. See you guys next time. 3, 2, 1. Time.